Hi everyone, my name is Brianna Nottingham and I chose to investigate the multi-criteria analysis tool for my presentation this week. The multi-criteria analysis tool allows those in an organization to identify best strategies and methods for problem solving. This analysis tool uses quantitative data to allow individuals to compare a few possible solutions based on the needs assessment done by the organization. Multi-criteria analysis can also be known as a decision matrix because of the model that the analysis is conducted in. In this decision matrix, each row describes the potential solution, while the columns describe how these options compare against different attributes that the organizational team has found to be important and necessary to solving their problem. The assessment score is often shown as a numerical value as seen here in this graphic, but can also be simply indicated using a yes or a no, also known as ticks, when it comes to having that attribute present or not, which can be seen in this graphic here. As stated in our text, A Guide to Assessing Needs, the purpose of multi-criteria analysis is to systematically provide a quantitative comparison across multiple options. Once a few options at solving the issue have been determined, a multi-criteria analysis assists with the process of assigning a value and weight to the potential solutions. From this, an assessment of 5 to 8 attributes determined by the team to be important factors that a potential solution needs to consider, whether this be time, cost, budget, accessibility, commitment required, or so on. Individuals will then give weight to the different attributes and give an overall score for each of the potential options. This can be weighted for important criteria or left unweighted. This data will provide those in the organization a justified approach to solving the issue. The figure displayed shows you the steps that occur during a multi-criteria analysis after a needs assessment has been conducted. When and how you may use this tool. So the multi-criteria analysis is a great tool to utilize when working with specific sectors that focus on quantitative measures to make decisions such as higher education, government agencies, engineering, financial institutions, manufacturing, construction, but can be used almost anywhere. It's important that the organization has a few potential solutions to an issue before they decide to begin a multi-criteria analysis, because it is a longer process compared to other tools available. So an example of a multi-criteria analysis being used, let's say that a residence life and housing department at a university is looking at ways to combat an issue that they're having with there being too many students on campus compared to what their housing office can offer. They're looking into the options of renovating a current building, focusing their efforts on building a new dorm, or looking into an off-campus acquisition housing option. A multi-criteria analysis would help the team decide on what their plan should be moving forward. A list of attributes to consider before deciding would be created by the team. Items such as budget, time frame of the project, environmental impact, as well as student impact would be given a score by those involved in the organization to determine what plan would be implemented. A scale would be created by the team, giving a score range of 1 to 2 for that lower end of the scale, and anywhere up to 5 or 10 for those higher end of the scale. The attributes could be given a weight depending on the importance that factor has in decision making. Combined, the weights of the attributes would add up to 100 points. The score each attribute received would be weighted and the significance would be measured. For example, if the time frame of the project is the most important element that school leadership is looking for, the analysis would weight that attribute the highest, indicating the top importance. After the analysis is complete, the team would be able to decide on what solution would be best based off of the results given. Like anything, there are strengths and considerations to utilizing a specific tool. The same would hold true for using the multi-criteria analysis. So strengths, it's a great systematic way of comparing solutions. So this allows those in the organization to be very specific when looking at decisions. Best utilized when a few options are already set. can add a weight to show importance of one attribute compared to another. So this is helpful when a key factor is driving a decision. Multiple factors are considered, and this can be updated. So this is beneficial if two outcomes are seen as scoring high and a second analysis needs to be done, and can serve as a communication point. So for team members inside and outside of the organization on why a specific choice was made. Some things to consider: it is a higher level of effort compared to other tools available, and it can be manipulated by those involved. So desired results are created through those attributes and the weight of importance, so therefore it can be subjective. All these factors are important to consider when choosing a tool. Thank you for your time and for listening to my presentation.